Hi, this is Mr. Barr, and this is the practice test for scientific notation. Let's get going here. So our first question, how many times larger is the first number than the second? So what I'm going to do is big over small. So I'll put the big number over the small number. So big over small. 9 divided by 3 is 3, so there's that 3. And this is 10 to the 11th over 10 to the 8th. Well, there are 11 tens on top, 8 tens on the bottom, which means there are 3 more on the top. So I'll do 10 to the 3rd. So this is 3 times 10 to the 3rd, or 3,000. Same type of problem. How many times greater is the first number than the second number? So I'll take the first number, the big, over the small. So I did 7.8 times 10 to the 22nd over 1.3 times 10 to the 20th. Using a calculator, I did 7.8 divided by 1.3, and that gave me 6. And I can see there are 2 more 10s on the top, so it's 10 to the second. So 6 times 10 to the second, which is 600. Next one, we're going to put the following number into scientific notation. So right here, adjust my camera just a little bit. Let's see, this one. Right here, I know that the decimal is currently right here, and it needs to jump up to right here. And that's going to be 7 jumps. 3, 6, 7 jumps. So it's 4.3 times 10 to the 7th. Same thing on this one. I know the decimal is currently right here, and it wants to get up to right there. How many jumps is that? 3, 6, 9 jumps. So this is 1 times 10 to the 9th. For this one, I need to put it into standard form. So what I did is I started by writing out 3.95, and I added 7 zeros. So 3.95, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. And then I did 7 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps. These 2 zeros on the end, we can drop off. So my answer is, what's that? 39,500,000. So 395,000,000. Do the following subtraction. 5.4 times 10 to the 7th minus 4.1 times 10 to the 6th. So what I did first is I expanded out both the numbers. So I took this and put it into standard form. I took this and put it into standard form. Gave it 7 zeros, made 7 jumps. Gave it 6 zeros, made 6 jumps. I then used my calculator to subtract the 2 numbers, and I got 499,000,000. After that, I put it back into scientific notation. So here's the decimal. I jumped it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So I have 4.99 times 10 to the 7th. Adding is going to work the same way. I'll take the numbers, put them into standard form, standard. Using a calculator, add them together. That gave me 7295000. I took that number and I jumped it back into scientific notation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. So 7.295 times 10 to the 6th. This is a big over small problem. So I went with the big number, 1 times 10 to the 20th, over the small number, 8 times 10 to the 17th. Using a calculator, I did 1 divided by 8, which is 0.125. I see there are 3 more 10s on the top, so I have 10 to the 3rd. And then 10 to the 3rd is 1,000, so I did 1,000 times 0.125, which is 125. And the last problem is just mixing 2 types of problems together. The first one is, what is the difference between the 2 numbers? So I took both of these numbers and I put them into standard form. I subtracted it, Once I subtracted it, I put it back into scientific notation. Although this answer here doesn't want it in scientific notation, so after I subtracted it, I just left it in standard form. So I started by putting them both into standard form, subtracted the two numbers, and that was my answer, because it said to leave in standard form. For this is going to be a big over small, so I take the big number, which is 2.1 times 10 to the 10th, over the small number, 3.5 times 10 to the 8th. 2.1 divided by 3.5 using a calculator is 0.6. I have two extra 10s on the top, so that's 10 to the second. So I'm doing 0.6 times 10 times 10, or 0.6 times 100, which is 60. Cool. Thank you for watching.